Welcome to Storytales, where love for pets meets the pursuit of dreams. I'm Penny.
I'm Ray.
Here, we will be unleashing our passion for pets and share our thoughts and experiences as we journey through our lives as pet and business owners.
This episode, we're gonna explore on if you should neuter or spay your pet.
Alrighty, let's dive in and make some positive waves. Hey Ray.
Hi, Penny.
So I see you've changed.
Yes.
Finally. I'm guessing motherhood has finally toned down.
Just tiny bit.
A tiny bit?
Yes. I finally got some time to do my laundry.
That's nice. You didn't ask for help.
Yes. That's the most important things to do.
Yes, ask for help to help you with your laundry.
Yes.
But yeah, today we're gonna move to more of a general topic, spaying and neutering pets, like whether or not you should, because it's important. And so what are your take on spaying and neutering pets?
I highly recommend to it, and I also write a blog post for it too. Mm-hmm. I think it's very important that you do that for your pet, because not just on the health concern, it's also for population control.
Yeah, that's so true, because, out in the streets, you always see stray cats, right? Yes. Or even dogs too. And I mean, America is not as much as you see in other countries when it comes to
Taiwan. There's a lot of stray dogs.
Yeah. Yes. And so population control. I know. Remember you told me about a friend that
he has a backyard kitties. It starts with 1.
Yeah.
And then become 4. And I heard now there's 20.
Oh wow.
Kitties. And he said there's 4 generations of kitties in there.
Wow. Does he feed them?
No, he doesn't. But his neighbors feed them. That's why they are still lingering in the neighborhood. They really like his backyard. That's why they live there.
Yeah.
And he did told me he did try to help those kitties by, calling animal control, because I used to do catch and release. So they was, fix the animals and release them back to their, neighborhood and they can be community kitties. But because after COVID-19, everyone suffer from, lack of help or lose of a lot of manpowers. So they told him they are not able to help them. Yeah. So the only thing he can do is probably he had to go catch those kitties himself and then take them to the vet himself.
Yeah, which is a lot of expense,
It's not just expensive. How do you catch stray cats?
That's true. Yeah.
The
other day...
The most difficult one, right?
Yeah, the other day, at my grandpa's house, I opened the garage to leave, and a cat, I think it's a stray cat, I didn't see a collar, just dashed out of the garage. He somehow got into the garage, and when I opened it, he pew, a bullet, and I was like, wow.
Have you seen it before? Or
no, I've never seen him before. This is the first time. I've seen an orange cat before in his backyard, but then this one's almost like bagel, kind of brownish with that kind of tiger print look, and he just came out of the garage with me, and I'm like, whoa, where'd you come from? And he looks well fed though, so I'm guessing people feed him.
Yes,
but they're too hard to catch. There's no way you can grab onto them unless they come up to you,
And also they're stray cats, so they're gonna be vicious.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna have vaccinations, so they probably have rabies. I don't know. I just you don't want to handle a stray cat alone without any experience.
Yeah, it's always good to call for help. Yes. And if there's no help, it'd be amazing if whoever's listening to us, maybe if you know of any other resources that we can provide to people like Ray's friend. Yeah. Because I know there are people out there that can help with these things and try to help these pets, these cats specifically, find homes before they keep multiplying.
Yes.
Because there's already 20, you said, right?
Maybe by the end of the years, you will have hundreds.
Oh my gosh.
It's about, right? It's 20 cats.
Yeah, it's going to multiply exponentially.
Yes.
But I mean, even people with cats at home, right? Even if your cat doesn't roam around outside, but what if your cat escapes and then you never neutered or spayed them and they get another cat pregnant, Yeah,
you see on social media sometimes my cat come back with pregnancy.
And that's an interesting thing, because with spaying and neutering, it's also affects the behavior of cats and dogs too. So a lot of pets that you do not spay or neutered, they're probably trying to escape to go out because they're trying to find a mate.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know how early I fix bagels?
How early?
like 6 months old. And the reason I do that is because first he's a male cat, right? Male cat tend to be more territorial. So when they are reached older than around 6 months or even older than that, they will start marking places. And I was worried that he would start marking around the house. So that's why I decided to just, take him to the vet to fix him.
And that's a valid reason. And it's not just like the territorial aspect, but some pets get aggressive too.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, like they get aggressive because there's too much hormone and too much of that,
Especially during like the breeding season. Can you imagine, you need to go out to find girlfriend and then your owner lock you at home?
You're like, I want a girlfriend. Yes. But I can't.
Exactly.
That's fun. They become delinquents. Oh, so cute. But yeah.
Are you sure?
Okay, maybe not cute, but it's so funny.
So that's why I decided to fix Bagel. And also, I didn't think I have enough time to take care of like new kitties. Because there's no guarantee how many kitten is going to be in a litter, right? Some 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Some have more than that. Some maybe only have 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and health conditions, right? Like they say, like if you fix your pet, they would have a more longer and quality life.
Yes.
And so it's true. Like you're basically preventing a lot of like health issues from doing that. And if you decide not to spay your pet, they need to be able to use their reproduction system. And if you don't let them use their reproduction system, there's a high chance that it'll have complications like later in their life.
Yes.
And so that's actually a topic that I want to kind of address because my situation with Yuffie and Buffie. So Yuffie is my oldest. If you guys don't remember from my previous episode, she's like 14, gonna go be 15 this year in October. And then Buffie is
her daughter.
Yeah, much younger, and she's like 9. And so, yeah, why did I decide to breed Yuffie, right?
So what were you thinking?
Okay, so here was my thought process back when I was young.
She was what, 15?
So I had Yuffie when I was in college, freshman year. And I literally brought her with me after she was like 25 weeks old, I think.
Oh, that's very small.
Yeah, she was 25 weeks old. My aunt gave her to me because my aunt bred her 2 dogs and her dog had 4 babies. And she did that like 3 times. And all the dogs that she had were given to family and friends that wanted, the same type of dog, which is a Maltese. And because they're so cute and they're so smart, they're so loving, right? Like, I'm so happy with Malteses. Like they might be like people might think they're yappy dogs, like, oh, they bark so much, But hey, they're dogs. They have a voice, right?
But they do bark a lot compared to the bigger dog.
Well, the thing is, they like to talk. They're chatterbox. They're extroverts. But anyways, they're only alert. That's why they bark. But usually when they're not startled by anything, they're really chill and they do their own thing. It's just if you're a stranger or they're uneasy, then they'll bark. And so Yuffie, she's like the cutest little girl ever. Like if you ever check out, my Instagram, OPCs, you'll see her on there.
Yeah, she's there.
She's so cute. Like big eyes, circular. And I'm like, she has like the perfect Maltese face. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I love Yuffie so much that I want to continue her legacy. That was my thought process back then, And so being a first-time pet owner of my own, even though I have multiple pets in the past, but I've never been thought about ever, have my dog reproduce. Like all my other pets fixed immediately when we get them, And
also they are family pets.
Yeah, and they were family pets.
Yes.
And so Yuffie was my first one and I loved her so much. Obviously I still love her so much, even though she can be a little princess.
She's a grumpy little
Actually,
grandma.
She's like a queen. Like she owns my bedroom. She owns my bed. Like it's not my bed anymore, it's her bed.
She's a peasant.
Yeah, like she scratches me in the middle of the night just to make me feed her, feed her treats. And I'm like, no treats for you, it's late. You can drink water though. And she's like, ugh. But anyways, I wanted to continue her
legacy,
her legacy, her genetics. So she's smart, cute, the perfect Maltese you can ever have. And at the time I was like, if I'm not gonna spay her, then I will let her use her reproduction system at least once just to like keep it functioning and healthy, because people say if you don't want to fix them, you got to do that, right?
Yes.
And I don't know if that's a have to thing. That's just what I was told. And I don't think there's a real answer for that. So I decided, you know what? When Yuffie was 5, I was like, let's get her a boyfriend. And, and behold, my boyfriend at the time, my ex-boyfriend now, he got the other dog. And then we had them mate, and Yuffie was pregnant. And it was a good, few months pregnancy. Like, nothing was wrong at all. Like Yuffie, she, looks tired, you know how it feels, right? When you're pregnant, you're just tired, you
don't
know?
want to move.
Yeah, so she's always hiding in my little laundry basket, my clean laundry, where I put the little drawers and college cabinets.
Yes.
Yeah, she would always hide in my laundry because she loves laundry. And then one day I see a sack. I see a sack come out.
Wow.
Yeah, she's sitting on my basket of clean laundry, and there's a big black sack that came out of her.
Those scary.
Mm-hmm. And it's not a pretty sight. And so if anyone is ever thinking about doing something like this, you have to really consider a lot of things.
Did you help her at home, or you take it to the vet?
So the normal process is once the sac pops, within an hour she should be giving birth. And you can do it yourself at home.
Mm-hmm.
But she sat there for over an hour, not moving. She wasn't even pushing. She was just chill, chill, not doing anything.
Oh, wow.
Nothing's affecting her. She just
Does she know what's going on?
I don't know if she does, but she's just chill. So then I thought, okay, this is so weird.
Oh, God.
So then I called my vet nearby, and then it wasn't my usual vet. It's the hospital vet. So I asked them, hey, it's been over an hour, and she's just sitting there. She's not even pushing. Should I be worried? And she's like, yeah, you should. So bring her in. So I took her to the emergency, and they put an IV on her just to give her more energy and monitored her for another hour to see if she'll push. And she's just sitting there all chill. So
and the babies are okay with that long period of time?
It's not supposed to be that way, right?
Yeah.
So the doctor was saying, okay, you can do a few things. You can either wait it out still, but it might endanger Yuffie's life, or you can do a C-section for your dog. So this whole experience, you never think about these things that might have to happen to your dog, right? And keep in mind, I'm
college student.
A college student. Actually, I had her when I was a freshman, so it was me after college. So literally, I just started my new job, started making income, very little savings, right? And you have these financial responsibilities that you have to save up for. You have a dog that's going to give birth. These aren't things you think about.
Yes.
Especially if you had that mindset I had, which I, in a sense, regret. But at the same time, I don't regret it because now I have Buffy.
Did you plan?
Mm-hmm.
Did you plan the...
I didn't plan to keep Buffy, actually, in the beginning. I just wanted Yuffie to... my first thought was I just didn't want to fix Yuffie because I wanted to continue her perfect genetics, But that's not a good thought, right? Because you don't consider all the things that can happen. How it's a health risk to your dog, how there's a lot of financial burden on yourself, especially if you're not someone who was stable at the time. And there's just a lot of that stress that comes with it, not just for you, but for your dog too. Mm-hmm. And you don't know what your dog's thinking because your dog's just, there, right? They don't speak to you. And she acted chill.
They probably don't even know how to.
Yeah, you don't, she doesn't look like she was in pain or anything, but who would have thought that would be a life-threatening situation for her? So I remember she was telling me that the C-section is going to cost $2,500.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. And she told me if I want it $500 cheaper, I can drive 30 minutes to another city to do it. But why would I transport a pregnant dog who is weak?
Yes.
Another 30 minutes to another hospital and wait.
I would just do it there.
Just for $5. Exactly. I will not save that $500 just for my own pockets, even though I'm not super rich from, coming out of college freshly, I was like, you know what? Just do what you need to do to save my dog because I don't want this to, hurt her. If it requires a C-section now, just to make sure she survives, then do it. Because because if they don't do the C-section, she's for sure going to pass away with her babies. Mm. So I did the C-section for her. And it wasn't long at all. It literally took like an hour again, another hour. And obviously after the surgery, they gotta like, monitor her before they let me in to see. And so when I went in there, Yuffie had 3 babies.
Okay.
One was Buffy, one's her brother Jarvis, and one's a puppy that was more premature. And I think that's probably why he was, premature, or why she was not responding well, is because she knew one of the puppy wasn't ready. That's why she couldn't push.
Is there a reason why, or that's just your assumption?
I think it's more of my assumption, because that little one is way tinier than the other 2. And she probably knew that baby wasn't ready, but the other 2 were. And so that's why she, like, her body basically didn't let her release it. You know what I mean? And that's probably why she lacked the energy to do it. Like, Yuffie's a very healthy, active dog. Like, she'll jump and run around and play fetch with you. Even till now, she's like almost 15 and she's still hopping around like a little bunny trying to play with you, And like, I don't know, like, I just felt like it was because of, we call him Runty because he was tiny.
And he's also the runt, huh?
Yeah, he's like basically the runt in the litter. But I wanted to keep Runty, actually, because Runty, we bottle fed him.
Wow.
11 days straight, every 3 hours.
So you already bonded with him?
Yeah. And for 11 days of feeding him, he wasn't latching on to Yuffie. Like, kind of like as a mother breastfeeding.
Yeah, like first time mom and first time baby.
Yeah. It's hard. And then like he just won't latch onto a Yuffie, while the other 2 did, and the other 2 was kind of like competing with food with him too.
Yes.
So, and Yuffie only has so many nipples for her, for them, right? And so Yuffie was a great mom, honestly. She like cleaned her baby's butts and everything, licked them, all that stuff, keeping them clean as they like crawl around and poop and eat and
Yeah.
But just Renty just can't do it himself. And so when we bottle fed him, like even bottle feeding, he had a hard time sucking.
Yeah, because he probably don't have enough energy. He's so small.
Yeah, he's so small, and like unfortunately, like Runty just couldn't make it after 11 days.
It's so sad.
Yeah, like we tried our best. Like I literally did not sleep. Like me and my boyfriend at the time, we would just alternate every 3 hours to feed Runty, and it just wouldn't happen. Yeah. And
did you use a syringe or the bottle?
Both. Yeah,
even the syringe is not able to help him.
Nope, because he's not swallowing it.
I see.
Yeah, and we can't syringe a bunch at a time because he can't.
He can't swallow, yeah.
So we have to like drip a little bit at a time and feed him. Yeah. Yeah. And he was so tiny compared to the other 2. But it was a very hard experience. Like, it's almost like having your own baby. Like, you have to feed your baby every 3 hours. It's the same thing with the little premature one, And so, like, for me, like, looking back at the whole experience, like, I wish I didn't put Yuffie through that. Thinking, like it's normal, it's not normal. Like, and plus Yuffie doesn't get to choose whether or not she wants to be pregnant, it's you as an owner
decided for her.
Exactly. And like I regret that, but at the same time I'm super happy to have Buffy in my life, because Buffy shows me like unconditional love, even way more than Yuffie, even though I love both of them equally. Because Yuffie's my first, and Buffy's a product of her. So.
Yes. Hey, so let me ask you, did you fix Yuffie now, or?
Oh yeah. So like when they did the C-section, I was like, I don't want to put Yuffie through this again. Like since you already have her under the knife, just fix her with it.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, because like this is her first pregnancy, and you can already see how much toll it's taking on her body. She recovered fully really well, Yuffie, but I just don't want to
go through that
again. Exactly, put it on her when she's already done it, And like she actually looks like a dog that never gave birth, you know what I mean, right now, because she got that nice C-section and it healed really well. There's no scars, nothing, but like it's just, I don't want her to be near death again. And because not only is it bad for her, but it scares me.
So you didn't think that maybe next time would be better?
No, like no, definitely not.
Better.
No,
we should try it again.
Like you should just see her. Like she was not moving. She was just like her eyes are still big and wide, like looking at you like, what's going on, you know? But she just had no energy to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I just can't put her through that again. It just hurts my heart.
Yeah, it sounds very traumatized.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how breeders do it. Like, it's a lot of, you know, things to kind of feel and do, but I don't think I could be a breeder for sure because of that experience. But like, I love puppies, I love dogs, but that whole birthing experience is just no.
So let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
What make you keep Buffy's? Because I know Jarvis you give away.
I wanted to keep Runty if he made it because, you know, we bonded so much. But then like at the time, you know, Yuffie only had 2 babies left and I honestly wanted to keep all of them. But, you know, financially and like...
It's difficult, right?
It's difficult. And also like having like the time to take care of 3 dogs plus the dad too, right? Because there's Yuffie, Buffy...
There's 4 dogs.
Jarvis and Simba, that's the father. Yeah. That's 4, you know, that's a lot. And I realize having multiple pets is hard because when you train one pet, the other pet loses attention span. Mm-hmm. So it's just too much. So one of my friends were interested. Actually, no, this girl was interested at first. Someone that I found online, but then because she did like a 1-week test with Buffy's brother Jarvis. Her parents didn't want her to keep the puppy. So then my other friend offered to take the puppy, and you know, he's happy. He has a happy family.
That's good.
And that's all I want is like if
finding a good home.
Yeah, finding a good home for them. And so right now I only have Yuffie and Buffy because that's a lot on my plate because my mom also has a dog at home, which is Bella, which is also from my aunt's puppy litter, but the second batch. Yuffie's from the first batch. And so I had Simba. So when me and my ex broke up, you know, I kept Simba. And then my best friend offered to, you know, take care of him and show him love because, like, he needs that attention. Mm-hmm. And for me, having 2 dogs is already a lot by myself to give 2 dogs attention, plus my mom's dog. Yeah. And before my mom's dog, too, we had a German Shepherd at home and our cat, Diana.
That's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah, that's a lot of time, you know? Yeah. And so I'm not doing Simba any justice by giving him no attention when he's, like you said, like certain pets have different behavior. Yes. Just like Latte, Simba needs that attention, you know? And so when my friend offered up, it's like, you know what? If you're going to show him love, I'm down.
Yes.
Right? So, and he's happy. He's a happy boy. And then Buffy's super happy. Like, she won't leave me alone. She follows me more than Yuffie.
So I'm pretty sure you get Buffy fixed because you...
Oh, yeah, immediately. I've learned, you guys. I've learned.
So how about Simba? Did he ever get fixed?
So...
Because he's a dad.
So I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. Simba, like I said, was supposed to be my ex's
so dog. It's not your dog.
So, like, I've encouraged the fixing many, many times, but they never did it. You know what I mean? So when we split... He didn't want to keep the dog, so I kept Simba. But by that time, Simba was already a little too old.
How old is too old for that?
I mean, I don't know if it's too old, but it's more like feeling. You know what I mean? See. Like if they're over like 6 years old, you feel like, man, if you fix them now, like what would that do to them? You know what I mean?
So do you think there's any like bad behaviors that Simba does due to the...
I think the territorial marking.
Also kind of like what I was afraid of.
Yeah, what you're afraid of. So yeah, he's a diaper boy. But
that's sad.
Yeah, but like he's gotten better.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gotten better. I check in with my friend on him, and yeah, he's gotten better.
Okay, that's
good. But yes, if you don't fix them, there's always that territorial. You know, want to show dominance by marking their scent. It's not that they want to pee on purpose, but they just want to put their smell.
Yeah.
It's like
they want the girl to come to find her.
Yeah,
find him.
Yep, exactly. It's like you walking a dog, like they're done peeing, but they keep dripping a few just so like they can know their scent is there, you know?
Yes.
It's the same thing. So, and as dogs get older in general, their behavior do tone down a bit. And that's what's happened with Simba. He's toned down.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. But like when they were puppies, it's a lot worse.
I bet.
Yeah. Lots of energy, lots of, you know, especially you don't fix them, testosterone, right?
So how about Jarvis? Do you know if he ever get fixed?
I think he did, yeah. I think he did get fixed.
See, this is why it's important people fix your pet.
Yeah. Jarvis is nothing like his dad for sure. At least from what I've seen on social media.
Okay.
Buffy's behavior exactly like her dad, but not the marking side because she was fixed. Like her mannerisms are like him. Like she breathes like him, she sleeps like him, she stares at you like him, you know, but not her territorial aspect. Because I think number one, she's a female, right? Number two, she's fixed. So, but yeah, Buffy's the cutest.
Now Yuffie.
I mean, Buffy is the product of Yuffie and Simba, so obviously she's cute, you know? And I mean, Yuffie's always, you know, my queen, so she's beautiful. Yeah, but I love them both very much. And I think I had, like, that experience made me realize how important it is to consider spaying and neutering as a health benefit. And also, you know, if you don't want PTSD like me, that's like, you know.
And it's so lucky that you are able to find good home for, you know, other pets.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just lucky to have good people around me who also love pets. I think that's a huge thing.
Can you imagine if no one is able to take any pet and you are stuck with all of them? What kind of life would that be right now?
I mean, I wouldn't be starting a business with you, right? I'd be starting a pet caretaking.
Will you put that in the shelters?
No, never. I'd rather my house stink than to like put them in a shelter.
Just a curiosity.
No, I would never do that to a pet. Like, I have a soft spot for them. Like, I'm the type that would sacrifice myself for them, for their you know, well-being.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, like, it's important. Definitely, we shouldn't neglect that aspect or take it too lightly.
Yeah.
Especially first-time pet owners. Most of them don't think about it thinking the same thing I did, where want to continue that, like, lineage, but not realizing what to expect from it. Like, but hey, it's all a learning process.
I know.
You guys can learn from me, so you guys don't have to experience the C-section trauma.
Yeah, don't get PTSD from your pet, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, but, you know, that was fun. That was a fun topic. I mean, my dogs are obviously healthy. She's almost 15. Hopefully she can go further. And, you know, she does have other health issues. And, like, 2 years ago, she was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, Yuffie.
Oh, yes. How is she doing now?
She's doing great. Like, you know, like, I don't want to count down the days, you know, but I'm just doing what I can to feed her well and, you know, make sure she's healthy. But, you know, the whole pregnancy aspect didn't affect her really, you know.
Oh,
like,
that's good.
Like, I feel like you just gotta take it one step at a time as things happen based on your decisions you've made and just do your best as their mother or father.
Do you think Buffy know Yuffie is her mom or Yuffie know this is her daughter? This is something I always wonder for animals.
I think depends on the animal. Like, Yuffie seems like I don't really care chillax mom, but my mom's dog also gave birth before, and she had no complications like Yuffie, and she even gave like birth to 4.
Oh wow,
4 Maltese at once, which is a lot, right? Yuffie only gave birth to 3, and 1 was premature, and she's actually still not fixed, and she's as old as Yuffie, and they're both really healthy in their own way, but she definitely has more aggression compared to Yuffie. I mean, Yuffie and her bicker all the time. So Yuffie shows some aggression too, but it's usually stemmed from Bella instigating it.
Maybe because she didn't get fixed.
Yeah, I think it has to do with that. Yeah. And then where was I going here with that? What was your question again?
Do they know if they are mothers and daughters?
Bella knows that Baby, which is my sister's dog, is her son. Because every time he comes visit, she'll groom him.
Wow.
She'll let my baby, and then she'll like groom his face until his whole face is like wet, and you just see his face like darken, and it's like, okay, like he just cleared the tears out of Baby, you know. That's
very cute.
Yeah, so she knows that's her son, but Yuffie is kind of like the nonchalant mother that like I don't really care.
That hippie mom.
Yeah, but they'll cuddle with each other, like they'll sleep around each other, you know. But she doesn't do anything motherly to Buffy though. So maybe she knows, she's just nonchalant, like chill mom, like doesn't really care, you know?
That's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my story with Yuffie.
That's a very nice story to share, Penny, because not everyone has that kind of experience. Yeah. And I really hope this story can help everyone out there who are thinking to reproduce their pet.
Yeah, think twice. Think 3 times.
Yeah, don't be naive like Penny.
I know. Don't learn the hard way like me.
Well, you can say, I was a college student. I didn't know.
I was. That's the problem. I was like, I don't know, because I saw my aunt could do it, you know.
But your aunt is much older.
Yeah, exactly.
She had probably more money than you because you were a college.
Yeah, and her dogs didn't experience C-section.
Yes.
So, yeah. Well, enjoyed this chat, Ray.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, no problem.
And I hope you're already coming out from the PTSD.
Yeah. Well, no more pregnant dogs and I'm good. I'm good. And so, yeah, if you find these types of stories entertaining, don't forget to follow us on our social platforms, as well as check out our website for any updates or any fun stuff that we talk about. We have a blog where you can find a lot of information like why you should spay and neuter your pets and other topics. So, and also on our social media, we're going to run our quarterly giveaway on Instagram. So follow us for more updates there. And yeah. Yeah,
another thing, don't forget to let us know if you know how to help our stray cat or stray dogs, because they are multiply out there. We really need someone to help them to control the population.
Yep. So yeah, leave all your comments and feedback, and we're happy to address any other topics and stories that you're interested. So
yes, and don't forget to leave us a review.
Yeah, reviews are important.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.